Hello and welcome to another episode of GSE at Home, your daily dose of science at 10 AM. My name is Carla, I'll be your presenter today, and I thought that we could explore the wonderful world of trees and why they're so important to us and our planet. So today I thought it would be a great idea if we went on a walk to our nearest park, woodland, or anywhere we can really find trees. We're going to collect some of those really important leaves so that we can make some art with them and see if we can see any differences between different types of trees. For this portion of the video, you're going to need an adult to supervise us on our trip and a bag to collect all those leaves in. So as you can see, I've came back from my walk and I managed to get 4 leaves that look different to each other. You might be able to see that you've brought back leaves that look even more different to mine, and if that's the case, we'd love to see them if you share them with us here at Glasgow Science Centre. Some of my leaves have less draggy edges but still meet in quite a sharp point, whereas others that I have here have jagged edges and are what we call love heart shaped because of the shape from the stem. Here's one of my favourites as well, it's bird foot shaped, how funky! And finally I have some leaves with rounded edges which are quite different from the rest. So what you're going to need now is your art supplies. I've got a couple of crayons here. We do recommend that you use crayons as those are best, but this will also work with pencils or anything else you might have around the house. I've also got a normal sheet of A4 paper. We don't recommend that you use thick card or anything like that. So what you want to do now is flip your first leaf over and flatten it down as much as possible. Stick a sheet of paper over it and flatten it a little bit more. Now I'm going to grab my crayons and start lightly going over the leaf with one side of the crayon. Keep going. Don't press too hard or you won't be able to see all the different parts coming through. So I'm just going to keep going and you can start to see the important structures of the leaf coming through the paper quite clearly now. So I think I'm pretty happy with that. You can actually see here the midrib of the leaf, which is something that provides the leaf with strength so it can weather the wind, if you'll pardon the pun. And as well as that, leaves, just like us, have veins, but instead of transporting blood, they transport water and glucose around the plant. We can also see that leaves have quite a large surface area to absorb as much sunlight as possible. And if we have a look at our actual leaf, The part that's allowing me to hold it here is called the petiole, and it attaches the leaf to the plant. Remember, trees are just the planet's biggest plants. So let's get back to our art. I've decided I'm going to make a collage of leaves. So I'm going to grab another one here and do the exact same thing as I did before. Flatten it under the paper and then flatten it a little bit more. I'm going to go for a red colour this time to see how that turns out across the blue. Don't be worried to experiment, you're the artist here, so you're in charge. I think I've done a rather good job here. Thank you so much for joining me on GSE at home today. Please don't forget to share your pictures of your tree art with us, and we'll see you again tomorrow for another daily dose of science.